Hello, now this is a video to show the Epic Launcher when you have a problem of games that you've previously installed and then for whatever reason you've moved them and now the Epic Launcher doesn't recognize them. So I've got ones that are okay, they've all got the launch on them, and I've got these ones here that says install, the same as ones I haven't installed. A lot of games I haven't installed. There's some I have. Now I have them here, and these are the ones that are in Epic Games. They're on this WD Black. It's Western Digital Epic Games directory. If I go up, I'll show you again. There is Epic Games. So I've got these ones here, Car Tuning Simulator. Call it 2 for now. So anyway, that's these examples. Now this one, if I go up here, so let's install Ghostbusters, the video game. Now this one, I have got Ghostbusters here installed, but what is happening is it's saying that Ghostbusters is not installed. Right, so what you have to do is you go to your directory, right, which is on driver letter I, you can just about see, and I'll rename Ghostbusters Remastered. Click in there and you go 2, right, or anything, X, anything. Just mustn't be Ghostbusters Remastered, it must be anything else but that. So now I'll go back to the Epic Launcher, and now I've got Ghostbusters here, and now I can install. Same thing again. Now go to install, and I've got not create shortcut. I think you should make a shortcut. I've got it here. I made it manually. I made a shortcut. Let's get rid of that. So let's create the shortcut as well. Right, and it's going to Epic Games Ghostbusters Remastered. Path is correct. Same path as well. I've got that one called 2. So I install it there. I'll start installing it now in the downloads. Well, you can see it's downloading, and look, it's 6 point something megabyte. It's downloading. It's got 23 gig to download. Right, so what I'll do is I'll stop it. So now I've got this resume thing here. Right, I cancelled it. I watched a video on this, and the guy said pause it and then stop it. I'm cutting short. Just don't pause it, just stop it completely. So he stopped it. The other video I saw, the guy closed this down and then he went and made his changes. You don't have to close it down, because right now Epic Launcher is not interacting with this file. It started there and there it is. The new one it's created is only 122 megawatt, and the one I've already installed is 23.1 gig. It's the proper one. So now what I do with this one is I just delete that one. It's gone. And now, and see, Windows sometimes would stop you doing that because it will say, oh, this file is being used. You cannot do that. So but it's not being used, even though it said resume here. It's not actually being used, so you can just delete it. So now I'll go and click that and remove that 2 away, and now that is the correct name of the file that you want to install to. So now when it does resume, watch what happens now. Verifying. If you look in your downloads, download is now nil download, and it's verifying, so 18% going. Now this takes a while sometimes. Depends on the size of the game and all the files. So this one's only it's not very big. So, but as you can see, it's taking long. So that'll probably take about 5 minutes, right? So you won't want to watch all 5 minutes of that. But the point is that it's now verifying. It's on 22%, and you've saved yourself time doing all that. Now I'll show you an error that happens if you don't do it correctly. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so while that's still down verifying, let's try the wrong way to do it. So I've got, say, this Pillars of Eternity, Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Plus Edition, which I happen to have on my desk because I saved the shortcut by going to the directory here, Pathfinder Kingmaker. I went to the directory, found the file here, and I had ones that I'd previously had a normal install, that because they've been moved, they're not working now. Anyway, so I just did that, right click, and I did send to desktop there, and it created the shortcut, but they're called Kingmaker. The actual proper file name is that, Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Plus Edition, all that stuff. So let me go back to this. So this is the wrong way to do it. So then it says here, Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Plus Edition. So I'll do it install. And let's see, got it there, and it says there, it's Epic Games Pathfinder Kingmaker. Directory must be empty, and you've got create shortcut here as well. So I've got this shortcut here, so I don't need that shortcut, so let's get rid of that. So it will create the shortcut in the correct directory, but it says directory must be empty, see, so cancel that. That one's still verifying, so let's see if I can do two at the same time. So what you do instead is you go down instead and you change this Pathfinder Kingmaker to, say, let's stick something in front. We'll change it X. There's now X Pathfinder Kingmaker, right? Still in Epic Games. As you can see, it's let's go back further back there. It's there, and you got Epic Games, and there it is, X Pathfinder Kingmaker. That's where you want it. So let's go here, and I find there Kingmaker Plus Edition. So that's still verifying. I'm not sure if it'll this one ever take it. I don't know. So I click on install. Now it's not getting that message because there's no directory for it. So then you install it. It's on all that is correct. Create a shortcut, which it isn't one now anymore. Now it's going to do it. Now it's superseded that verifying thing. It looks like it's queued, right? So it won't happen. So we gotta wait till this is done. Let's look at the downloads. So that one's still verifying. The other one's queued. All right. It can't multitask, this program. No matter how much memory you got, it can't multitask. As you can see, the download here on this verification one is 0. There's no downloading at all. There's no writing at all. And there is some reading going on. It's on 93. So it's now installing Kingmaker. It's 25 megabyte of 29.4 gig. Alright, it's downloading. So now I'll stop it. Right. So now, if I look, it's got resume on it. Okay, that's the important bit. You want that resume. You don't have to quit the launcher, the Epic Games launcher. I'll go back to it, and there it is, Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'll delete that. And the one I had previously fully installed, I changed to get rid of the X there, and there it's got that place in the same directory on directory I, same directory. So now it says resume. Let's see what happens. It's initializing and now it's verifying. As you can see, that it downloads, and then you can see the download, the writing is 0. Verifying is on 17% already. So there you go. That is how to move your files and get the Epic Games Launcher to recognize that you've installed them already, but you moved them from the original where you originally installed them. So if you can look at my library, if I change the things, you can see now I've got quite a few that there's Ghostbusters now. It says launch. The ones I did the same thing. These ones, all these ones they're all working. So that's how to do it. You don't need to quit the launcher, and you just have to rename it and make sure it's in the same directory there. And then when you stop the install, then you don't need to quit this, but it has to have resume on it. Must have resume. So if I do that one, I know which ones I've already installed. It's all this one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that. All these ones I've already installed, and so I just have to do the same process for each one. The verification can take a while, but it doesn't take as long as downloading everything. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and good luck with anything you have to do with Epic Games.